bu television ya Ndizi TV vono na bukura yubunchuria bwao ase telefon korwa Nyanza na buigo Rift Valley akesimi ase namba enoti isano na ibere inya isato isano nemo ibere isato isano na isato isano na ibere eyemo erioto gwekere gose otutarire ase chiabisi chito ichuchira se nyumba ya Brighton Apartment ejire busyo wechiro ya Embassy ekeroko gende nyakoe. Ndizi TV ubwansu bw'omuguzi.
Nogo semberi kwano mwanju muri ndonse soberete ni wanda gutwara ritukuri ya karori ritukuri ya chumaine chitariki 19 mutinyukane mwaka wa 2022 nibere karango kware na SMS ito ya mangana Amayia Chinsa Isano nibere eringo manyi narari atwa gusangiri kuri ya ketego kabone no kubori kwanena ikaranzo ikerinde ngwere na konsansa maranera alitwa kwanenda se mugaso obono iko nyorana nabokwenda kutubwatia sensemeri mitandao Facebook tonyore Ndizi TV News waiga sensemeri ya YouTube nabogotubwatia Ndizi TV News utari kweba gototweet @Ndizi TV News kerengeri kiao ni tukiare kireteka wetera se namba eyera se skin yao yora sensemeri yo murwe banyirerio nigakurukwa chushwauta niriane Brighton Makoli. Ekartoendete kwerian goja sobo jorio wannebu mwako yiga niga bamenyi be county ya Kisii bagendete gosanke birengeri byabo anekero banyarire bagate abuna nigo barachigwa kera barayi bari bakorera magendero hasi birugo aho biri bari gose bari bakuriye birugo aho nigo barachigwa kero chikura kolengana ari bakoreire abanta se county ya Kisii gukwanegeta seni kya Ndizi TV nigo bano batebiruna bona bantu barakura magendero andonzi ase banyarire bakobachobizi nigo barachigwa kusiko ikirire buna oikabantu bebange chigwakero chikura umwaka oyiga
ase gwetera asa mangana ya oborayo bobogo chikobori gwase gochakera mutinyo onane tare 9 ninde no mogokonga abantu toko chikochora otutaita abantu barakorire bintu rero nabete tonyora abantu babere nga baramanyire Kisii county asa matuka mange abantu bamanyete aba itirobote ibono rinde nabotokaneti abantu ba kire myaka eroro kabisa iga barato support erinde tokore bunabo
iga Kisii ndobwata abanyene county esa bagwendangani abagakambaro bamanyete bagambire ande bamanyete igoro y'abantu bagusi yakora ntokora turo muntu totana korora ogochomoke ni ase county
okorire etamu yaye etotagete omuntu ore gokora a little bit better than omweshimiwa ngwae asugume gento kama bibere birio ngwae atarakora elinde county ya itesuke igoro muna bono if we say county ya itone misetie gento kama bibere bitato muna ntotagete chi factory ntuna bagusi totagete amatoka itarendwe akoba wasted ntotagete emisi ya iterendwe akoba wasted nechi avocado bono omweshimiwa ongwae okorire emirimo yaye ngosokare ngakitware konyora omonto oratokorere ebinto bya Gusii birorekane bune Kisii county
omusubati oyo mokuru ase kinyero kia engeta igodi ya Kiabanyaru county eri ya Nyamira asibunge ebunge ya Burabu nigaendete ko yaitira maiga yokuburwa chibese cyo kwenda sinyagitari maiga yogotokana n'uburoire bwa kansa teturegu na kimusubati nyandika ko sababu konyi ojase abasamaria abaya
ngachako enda nyumeringa na nyagitari 2018 tinda manyanga nimbwa toburuire bwa kansa na etana nire chinyagitari na chakerete korwe nyagitari nere kaga iganga kurukunya bikomu nkanya kogendo nale koigubu gekuba gianchandete na maete nange kendete gekuba gianchandete nkoiguri bereri konya gonchanda kurwe gekuba koiguri bereri goso kurwe gekuba gachanga irwari gutine igunko kachenjine kagana nyagitari nyamira chane rana na rwale tiwo nganya koegwa mario gonga betu chisindani kari kerunya kwanda kliniki kerango nya kwanda kliniki nari 2019 nari ndoche corona yachagete corona egachega chana gende kliniki nanyara sengo murangu nganyete kliniki nanyamenya gitari tai gachanga chakanga genda so menya gitari nani nyamira kurukunya mosi ngachanga ratebete gangende guchango ngakibono kwanda naenda nerara atema kondwari kanchanga ndo nyamosi akandwari akantebi ng'aikonyore ng'ayugu nyagitari ng'amatebi nyagitari nyamira akatema nera akarandwari akantebi kendori jari wisirini kwarwari rai amaene nabachagete kurwara bunangora buna negintu giachaige akarenda nyagitari akenda nyamira akenda kuchibosongo naliri achetere ndaga chikopimu kanyorekana nkansa arwarete
Nchasa Maria tangoro kwa masiri ni kerubo batseba noyo minto nkagaiga abere ga kurwara emyaka ng'ebere iga gochimaega oye emyaka 3 abere ga kona goteba narwarete agachaka rwaka omenyire Nairobi lakini omochando norororo bwechi besa sing'encho bune family batseba nere bwekore mogakataiyo abana baye nabakembari konyara
Oroboti rwa patsheba kwamboko yuko buri abakonyi no chikoro nyora asenjera yebuikiranu gekoraga ense yamo yabona maragoba ekero muri kwito James yagenda gukurwarga ni oroboti oru anene kera uchukumanyi mono igoro yo muswati oyo kera gusaba abakonyi igo muri kwito James nandete gukwarga ni oroboti oru nani guchikoro nyora gekoraga ense yamo yabono maragoba kroto gusuka bosini gobono mugavana bwe county ya Kisii James omuri wongwae anyarega kuburia abantu kurwa sorgongorwa Kisii gose agorongorwa gusigo chikumwakera umurai bwe kyamagyo diemrera morodinga chikura eri kwenda kiminanko baro umurayi gatana sense yitu ya Kenya kaukwana buri tukurigoro ase county yo mape yekerekanide asamatanga yoyo kaberu mu ambassador kubwensi ya Kenya asenseri ya Qatar badi ahenda nigobono mugavana bwe county ya Kisii James Ongwae atebuna abagusi barabo nigo bawujukomwa Raila Moro chikura asobochori obo bore bosyo.
For the people of Nyanza, you know that we are here in Kaspul, we were in Sikri, when our brother was starting his journey. When he was starting the journey, the people of Kisii, the people of Kuria, and all the Luos, we all came here to Sikri. Newa biro kaeni, newa wachoni this time round. We are back, and we all told him, Owadwa, God helps those people who help themselves. For a long time, as people from Nyanza, we have not been serious during the presidential elections, especially when we are going to vote. I want the members of parliament who are here, and all of us from Nyanza, those of us from Kisii, we have said we are going to vote 100% for Jacom. Adwaro Munda Winji, are we going to vote 100% Koso?
Maiga yobochori bwe kyama kya UD gokorekana obochori oboke bwe kyama igokorekana sinsemo aho nande bogatokana no botutukanu nigo bono obochori ubwiranirire ase county ya Asinigishu asense Miriam Bay bono nigo obochori ubwachakari tukuria rero anene kara barai gose abamenyi bense mebeso kiriko chiko kachikura chinke gose chikura cha nominations itukuria rero iriko chikubachora bali bagochikuiruke bendere yokuribiro aho wetera se kyama kya UDA.
I'm the county returning officer. I'll be in charge of the nomination process which is happening in Moiben. Nilikuja hapa jana nikaweza kutrain clerks na presiding officers on the process kwa sababu tunarudia uchaguzi ule wa constituency na pia 2 wards ambaye ni Karona Mibeki ward na Kimumu ward. Kwa hivyo tunawarai wale wananchi wa hii constituency na zile ward mbili waweze kujitokeza kwa wingi na wapige kura. UDA is a free and fair party ambayo ina offer the aspirants ambao wamelipa pesa nyingi sana an opportunity to be heard. They were heard and properly determined. The election was cancelled and the process has been redone. We have been able to recruit staffs wapya wote, starting with myself, all the clerks and all the presiding officers. Apart from that, we have switched them. Nobody is working in their respective home. So we have switched the ward and the polling station. Kwa hivyo kila mtu anafanya kazi mahali ambapo hajui. We were able to do everything in time. As you can see, it is 7 a.m. This is the tallying center. Na hakuna gari yoyote, hakuna material yoyote. All the material has been dispersed. Wale walikuwa naenda ward ya mbali, the farthest. That is it's called what? Karona? Mibeki ward. Tayari imeshafunguliwa, hata Moibeni wameshafungua. Kwa hivyo we'll be going round to ensure the process is very smooth. I really want to thank our security personnel. Wamekuwa na sisi usiku mzima tulipo receive materials na kila polling station imewakilishwa na security. Na chama iliweza kufanya hivi kwa sababu the complainants were saying there was a lot of violence experienced including tear gassing. So we have been able to have security so that those ones wenye wana cause fujo wawache. So wale ambao wanatembea wakihonga wapiga kura, wale ambao wanatembea wakikosa fujo, mjue ya kwamba leo utakamatwa na hata you can be cancelled kura zako.
Abarimu sabatani babarimu ni gobono banyarire bakuboria serikali gwetere wisara yichisemi kobekemeruru yabene kwena kibuna enjera abana bako gwesusura ziskuru ngwiranire kolengana numunyakiro bwe kyombe ky'abarimu abanene beji secondary indimuri nibonanyarika hote abune serikali terabe kameruru yabene kwena kibuna noene kero mwana akorero komoja ngakiatakire kwe gwesusuro ase skuru kolengana ere nigateruna okotabe kugwe gwesusura ziskuru na kukwirire ebikoro ebinge byo bosari korekana ase jiskuru kolinda bono nigo basabira serikali kobeke merobe yabene kwena kebuna abana kero bagosira sikuru korubarege tambugero egetindi kerijiko no ene iboko birani gocha sikuru.
The Children's Act, they have a responsibility towards their parents and a responsibility towards their nation. But there's no responsibility towards educational institutions. So they can break up things, they can burn their schools, and they walk scot-free because nothing ties them, or they have no responsibility on whatever they do. Therefore, Parliament must also come up. Ministry of Education must come up with rules and regulations to manage the Children's Act in educational institutions. It's not there. That is why you will find the students will walk scot-free whenever they make mistakes in schools.
Komono gendi bwebungene ne Justin Muturi nigobona nyarega kwigerire kiama gya Democratic Party na gotabune kiama ikingera twara kungusana na konde wenzi kulende nigo kwendete gutwara chinkwa na kwena kiuno boteneli bwe kiama ikingo tingabole nande nigo bago chikosuka go jibosyo nyeruna mo Justin Muturi nigaswase kiama gya Kenya nigaswaso mo bwa Kenya kwanza ikirirete boteneli bwe kiama ikikosereri buna nigo bago chikomorusya nigo bago chikumwa kaisiko monogeri bwebunge kuru ase kiama ikorende Muturi nigo wana esokina gotabune kiama ikyo nigo kebegete mirogeri yabene kwena kimuna oboteneri bwaye ngotingabole asensi yetu ya Kenya.
Like all other parties and as provided for in the Political Parties Act, every dispute is first taken to the internal mechanisms of the party, and therefore even when they wrote the letter, the registrar quite correctly referred the matter back to the party. And on Wednesday, when we sat in NEC, we agreed to go in terms of our constitution, Article 28 of the DP Constitution, to appoint what is provided for an ad hoc committee to deal with that complaint which they had raised. And therefore, that is where we are. We have complied with the requirements of the Constitution. and we expect that that and whole committee will be
asjinga gejejo ni gobono muturi anyarika gote abuna bari anyarika gukwanirega mangana ari anyarika kurekana sebunge nene ekaraba bunge banyarite bakuruterana chinsa chindindi omaiga yomugumende bwe county ya Wachia vatuma kedi anyarika goiki roboti igoro yobo tutuka rubwatanite omukonyi bumurai bwense Dr. William Ruto ekaroge dia tetebuna William Ruto niga kurumete chindemero asensi itu ya Kenya bono muturi niga teruna bari barete buraburu ase ebunge bari beganiriti Amayia ase ensemeri ya siasa.
People just, we are in that exciting moment of politics. So what was happening in the parliament was just, people trying to get some bonga points here and there, say this or the other, because I don't think we spend too much time dealing with non-issues. But remember again, those are the procedures of the House. Even when we go back, we still have to revisit the matter, and I may not be at liberty to discuss some of those processes, how they will pan out. But it is something which is settled, and I'm happy that I'm flanked by two senior lawyers here. That if you want to produce an exhibit, you first must give it so that whoever is presiding can determine on, first of all, whether it is an authentic document, whether it is, it bears or what is required, it is an official document, or what is it, what kind of document is it, does it bear the coat of arms, all those matters that require a determination on admissibility.
Omubunge bwe Embakasi Stipabo Wino nigo bananyariga ko mumajuyo kabeiro mugavana bwe county ya Nairobi Evans Kidero anekrate biruna Kidero nigo atagete kurigekero kyo bugavana se county ya Homa Bay korende tara konya raira kuri chikura cyuburai bwense asensi to ya Kenya anekro bandete kumwakire koko yokora buno beiro murayo gatano asensi to ya Kenya pab Owino nigo bana motogiri raira asoko majora gradis wanga ko chikuruke bendera yokurigero kyo bugavana ase county ya Homa Bay.
Can see while kneeling down at the bottom of Lake Victoria. You cannot see while standing on top of Mount Kenya. Therefore, the decision that Baba made is a very wise decision concerning our one and only Gladys Wanga. Where were you? Where were you when we were resisting? Where were you when we were swallowing and inhaling tear gas? And where are you now that we are campaigning for Baba at the presidential level? Where are you? Adawacho gemana nyiso Speaker Muturi ni you cannot give a hyena a proposal to write on how to keep the goats. The hyena will write the proposal on how to eat the goat.
Na kwarania se jinsi jiga kuni kubona gendra kubati merurieto ya Ndizi TV nero wansu mugusi nyora na boko na kutubati asensamiri mitandao Facebook utanyora Ndizi TV News baga asensamiri ya YouTube na boko tubati ya Ndizi TV News otari kweba goto tweet @Ndizi TV News kerengeri kya oteto kenyore kirenza kireta ikagwetera ase namba eyira se skin ya igora bungo gusabiro nyara gutwara mubasomu ya tikatumerane chikoraga Chinsa ikomi eri nikomanyi amankale endete gwateka imena isko ya gusi oyorenga asensamiri yomonu yorenga asensamiri umurwe manyererio nigakorogwa Joshua Uta neliane Brighton Makoli oyogera chibicha cyagogera namaliyo yagogera senjira erendonge nigakorogwa Musae James twara uburirio bya